Yeah. So how was your? So you feel more relaxed now that you went away for like a week? You know, just nice to get out of the fucking Dodge.
You know, the crazy thing about going away is that when you leave your regular life for a little while and go somewhere relaxing, when you come back, your regular life is still there waiting for you.
Truth serum.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Truth Serum Podcast. We got Ryan and Corey.
Corey and Ryan.
And today, excuse me, it is the summertime. It is hot. It is really hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. I never understood what that song meant until I got older.
Yo, when he sang that, it always reminds me of like hibachi. Like this guy usually does a routine and he goes like, everybody go hot, hot, hot. Oh, who let the dogs out? Hoo. It's like, they do all the sayings. It's ridiculous.
They do all the songs that are on like Now That's What I Call Music, Volume 17.
Yeah.
And fucking, they all do it too. I worked at a hibachi restaurant when I was in high school, like junior and senior year in high school. Are you
serious?
I'm dead serious.
What did you do? Tell me you're a hibachi chef. I would so go and watch you.
They didn't let me be a hibachi chef. I was a 16-year-old busboy.
Oh yeah,
getting fucked over on tips like everybody else.
Yep, that's the life in the service industry. Nice mug.
Oh, thanks,
Jack
man.
Skellington.
Yeah, I got this at the Disney store back when it was still the Disney store, if you know what I mean. Yeah. It was the original one in New York. The hibachi restaurant that I worked at, they all sang the same fucking song. Like they had very similar variations of the same act.
Yeah.
And then there was this lazy dude who didn't really do shit.
He just cooked. He's like, I'm a fucking chef.
He cooked, and he might as well have just been humming to himself. He was so bad. Like I'd feel bad for tables that got him. I'd be like, oh, you got the fucking worst one.
It must be hard being a hibachi chef too. Like, you always have to be kind of like, kind of there. Like, like
you gotta be on.
You gotta be on. You can't feel like shit because you'll get bad tips or like, you'll get complained about and you'll be like, oh well, I can't be a hibachi chef anymore.
Bro, that's like with any job though too. When you think about it, like if you show up to work and you're in a shit mood, you got to check that shit at the door because nobody's gonna want to fuck with you. Like nobody's gonna want to spend any money with you.
Oh, we got the sad sack here. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything from him.
Yeah, you wanna be so good that people are like, fuck, like I have to give this person a huge tip.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's how good you got to be.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't feel like you're gonna be that good, then fucking call out that day.
Yeah, you have every right to call out if you're not there.
Yeah.
Use that time, everybody.
You're gonna be that person that comes in and starts telling the people about your personal life and how much it sucks.
Yeah. Oh, I've been around that so many times. And I'm usually sometimes that guy. Well, I can play the other like employees and be like, what the fuck, this guy? No.
Yeah, well, you're in a different position because as a bartender, you're in a position of power.
Oh, shit. Power.
You are.
Coursing through my veins.
You got power. Like people
I would do.
Yeah, people need to order drinks from you, right? They want to order drinks from you. If you're busy on the other side of the bar, they're trying to get your attention. Like everybody, like you're like a vital part of their night.
Yeah, when I think of like, power, I'm like, I feel like I'm Rick Sanchez in that bitch.
Yeah, bro, you have like infinite power.
God.
I have infinite daughters.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you are. You are. You know how much it sucks when you're trying to get a drink and you can't because the bartender doesn't notice you?
Yeah.
That shit is fucking annoying.
Or you're a dick to him.
That's
we talked about it 100 times. It happens.
I don't even remember what it's like to be in a bar.
Oh, well, we'll find out soon enough. Hope in the couple months.
Yeah, true.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, dude. So this is day 1,000 stuck inside. Like you seem like you're gaining some weight. Like, are you you look good. Are you cooking for yourself or whatever?
Oh yeah. Well, we cook all the time, right? And then when we have we'll have stretches where we cook. Hannah really does most of the cooking. We have, because she's like a fucking incredible chef. My wife, my whole wife. We cook a lot though, and I'm typically a sous chef for the most part, but I do make a mean PB&J. That's a topic for another time. I just actually cooked breakfast this morning, but anyway, yeah, we cook a lot, and then we'll have like stretches where we're cooking a lot. But then the thing is, when you're home and you're cooking a lot, you're washing the fucking dishes a lot. Like we don't have a dishwasher. I'm the fucking dishwasher. So
we're living the service industry days.
Yeah,
the busser and like, well, I'll just clean the dishes.
Yeah, everything's gross and wet. It's not like that here. I'm very strict on how things, like, if there's food still on the plate, it should not be in the sink. You know what I mean? Like, that's gross.
Yeah, like you're very cleanly.
I'm a cleanly dude. I should just like, can you know when you touch wet food, it's gross.
Oh, yeah. It is gross. And plus, like we're adults here. Like, if you leave that shit out, like, wherever you're living, it's going to attract bugs and it causes problems.
Yeah, there's nothing more gross than touching wet food in a sink, right? Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, it's freaking gross. It's disgusting. Like, it gets messy, gets dirty, freaking bugs and shit.
Yeah, it's gross. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you ate bacon?
Does it matter what cut of bacon?
No, why? What kind of cuts have you been eating?
I've been eating a lot of turkey.
Turkey bacon?
Turkey bacon.
Have you ever called anyone a jive turkey?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. You seem like the type of guy that would say that.
I did watch the movie Airplane. I never quite understood it. I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with that?
A new segment on the Truth Serum. What's up with that?
Do you that's from SNL. Do you like oven bacon or skillet bacon?
I like oven bacon. No. Skillet.
Skillet is good. It just pops, you need like a fucking you need a suit, like a protective suit to wear when you cook that shit sometimes.
Yeah, you get the oil popping in your fucking eye just like sometimes. If
Bro, I've cooked that shit with no shirt on. Terrible idea. Cooking bacon with no shirt on at the skillet. Like, I gotta put a fucking shirt on.
Yeah. I'm like cursing like a sailor every time like I'm cooking sometimes. Yeah, I cook shirtless. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah. Also, sometimes you just feel more. You feel more like you're fucking. You feel more primal when you're not wearing a shirt.
I'm just lazy in the morning. Like, it's hot in my fucking apartment. I'm sweaty. I'm like, I don't want to put another shirt on, so I'm gonna cook in the fucking shirtless.
It takes too much effort to put a shirt on.
Yeah.
So like people who sleep with a shirt on, I don't understand it. Unless it's cold, I don't get it.
Yeah, I just don't like the feeling.
I need instant access to my nipples. Like I need to just be able to fucking just reach up and touch them and know that they're there, and I don't need a shirt barrier.
Yeah. You want to you want to feel all of it. You want to feel all of it.
Funny enough, though, like I'm really also not one of those. Those guys that are just always taking their shirt off. Like I'm not one of those guys.
Yeah, you're not.
Like I never take my shirt off outside of my home.
I don't understand that. Like I get it that you're showing off that you're like, all right, I'm jacked, lady. But that's not really that attractive. Not even the ladies find that like super attractive. You're like, oh shit.
Nobody cares about that.
Like it's not like in the movies where like slow motion. Cam shirt off moment. I have abs. No.
This is the thing. Dudes don't really like. I don't think a lot of dudes realize that a lot of girls don't care about that shit.
No.
Like, guys care about girls taking their shirt off way more.
Oh yeah.
Than a guy taking his shirt off. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it's really mostly like for other dudes. It's so funny because like when you take your shirt off, when you're at the gym working out and you see a dude, he's getting jacked and he's your friend and you start telling him how jacked he is.
Yeah.
Like, your boy will tell you how jacked you are, but your girl will never fucking... It's very rare that she'll care about how jacked you are.
Yeah. It's not a thing between... Like, they will compliment each other, but when it comes to dudes, yeah, we're dudes.
Yeah. She's just like, yeah, babe, you look great. And that's it. It's like, yeah, but I worked out my fucking tricep. You see, like, I got the fucking wall. You know, it's like, yeah, she doesn't give a shit. Just, you know, as long as, if you went extreme and ended up just out of nowhere becoming obese, then she would notice.
Yeah.
Or if you got really fucking skinny like Christian Bale in that movie.
Yeah, indeed. Something.
She might notice that too.
Yeah, it's mostly like, you know, a health thing, not so much like, oh, this is super hot and attractive. Sometimes it is, but like,
yeah,
it's stupid. Like I get like, I find it weird like when we're at the gym. Like sometimes like there's people that work out without a shirt. I'm like, just put on.
Do they let you do that?
No, you're not supposed to. But like, you know, some people, they don't stop them.
I hate that shit, man. Yeah, I hate when there's rules and some people don't have to follow them.
Yeah, it's like re-racking your fucking. I like that we're complaining about like gym's etiquette.
Yeah, no, but I mean just in general, like if there's rules and like, well, how come I have to follow this rule, but this person, it doesn't fucking matter?
Yeah.
Like, yo, don't make the rule. Like, don't have it be a rule.
Yeah. Like, for me, I just don't want to be the guy that cleans up after the second guy. Like, you know, it's like, it makes me look... I have this weird thing where I'm the asshole if I don't pick that shit up, because, like, I'm not using it, but it's in my vicinity, and I feel like someone's going to walk by and attend it and be like, why don't you pick up your weights? It wasn't my weights. It was the asshole before me.
Yeah, well, there's a friend of mine that always says this quote. I don't think it's her quote, but she always says, how you do one thing is how you do everything. You know, some of those people are just fucking slobs. It's like people who litter.
Yeah, what the fuck, cats? What do you litter?
people who litter and shit. But, you know, yeah, so this is the main ingredients in the kitchen. This is what we use a lot of. I tell you right now, quarantine has taught me this.
Tell me, Chef Corey.
We use a lot of olive oil.
I knew you were going to say that.
How'd you know that?
Because I use olive oil.
Yeah, we use so much olive oil. We use so much olive oil. We use a lot more salt than
I feel like
I used to. Like not like, you know, like OD excessive amounts of salt, but we like
sound like I'm French fries.
We use salt. We made some French fries recently that came out delicious, bro. Nice. Up in the Poconos, it was amazing.
Did you fry it?
Yeah, on top of the stove. Cut up the potatoes.
The potatoes. And pan sear it?
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I feel like with COVID going on, I feel like we're all getting better at cooking, which is overdue. I feel like more people in our age demographic don't cook. Like,
yeah, they should.
I talked to a bunch of buddies, and like everyone ends up ordering like DoorDash a lot. Like I play video games with like one of our good buds from the bar, and like every time I'm talking to him, it's like, yeah, I'm about to figure out dinner. I'm about to order out. It's like, why don't you cook something, motherfucker?
Yeah, why don't you cook something, you piece of shit? Nah.
No, I'm kidding. He's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
Like, I used to have that trouble. I feel like it's important to know to cook, like, for future. Like it's cheaper, for one thing. Like, you
save. Also, if you have children, at some point in time, you're going to have to feed them. I mean, you could get them, like, McDonald's and shit if you want.
Yeah.
You get them Hot Pocket.
That's what my parents did to me. Just bought nothing but.
Just gave you a Hot Pocket?
Yeah, they gave me a Hot Pocket or like a McDonald's.
How many Hot Pockets did you eat at one time? I always find that interesting, like with little kids.
Yeah.
Like, do you eat 2 Hot Pockets or do you eat 4 Hot Pockets?
I like you looking like, why are you asking me like I'm the kid? I don't know.
I mean, how many Hot Pockets?
I know how to control my fucking shit.
Yeah, you don't know. Portion control is not a thing when you're young like that.
Give 0 fucks, man.
You have to learn. Like, you have to learn that. Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to eat this much.
Yeah. Like, did you have like portion control? Like you. Like, what about you? Like, for like, all right. To answer your question about the Hot Pocket thing, I would eat the whole box. But for you, what would you do?
Well, right now or as a kid?
How about give me both?
Right now, I mean, I haven't had a Hot Pocket in years.
I don't think you want a Hot Pocket anymore.
Yeah, I mean the pepperoni pizza one is good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm better than anybody. Like the pepperoni pizza.
Oh no, you are.
It's good. If I was gonna eat, first of all, they're very convenient, very cheap, easy to snack on. I'll eat 2 Hot Pockets and still be hungry. See, that's the problem. But I'm also a large man.
Yeah, you are. You're a big man. You got a lot of muscle to feed.
Yeah, so like I'll be hungry in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to figure out too, man. Like I'm trying out that vegan diet right now, and it's like.
How long have you been doing it?
I'm in the process of like shifting over, so it's been like just 2 weeks. I'm easing in. I'm still eating fish, but I'm like trying to I already cut back like my turkey and like chicken.
Oh, so you're like moving into like pescatarian waters.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to. I'm easing myself off. I feel like if I go full throttle of like taking away everything, I'll just not do it. So I want to do this for like 3 months.
Yeah, extremes are hard. Extremes are really hard. I think it's a good idea.
Like, did you you adjusted your diet a bit, right? Like since COVID, like you want a certain body type, so you're eating a certain way.
That's a good question. We always have cooked pretty healthy meals. We've actually just learned with COVID and being home, we just learned how to expand on the things that we already knew how to cook. Mm-hmm. And we've just experimented and continue to do so. Like it's been fun. But in terms of the way I've been eating now is like, I just don't eat out like I used to, like I'm not like out and about eating at Pret and eating at Hale and Hardy and eating at fucking Fresh and Co. Like, and eating at the whatever deli is nearby, like, which I miss those places, of course, but I'm eating like home cooked food more.
Yeah. You have like better control of what you're putting in your body. Who knows what everyone's doing in their kitchens and those other places,
Yeah, and the thing is too, like some people are more of a snack. I'm not much of a snacker. I don't snack that much. I just eat big meals.
Like, is it good to snack? Like I don't quite understand the science of it. Like this is what we're studying right now.
That's what it is, bro. There's a science behind it
I don't fucking believe the science. It sounds like bullshit to me.
The science is bullshit. You know what the thing is? See, I follow this this fitness page, and this woman, she said, I don't go crazy or like have like really restrictive diets and shit. I just train really hard and I fucking listen to my body. Like I eat when I'm hungry, shit. I don't let myself have like treats, but if I'm fucking full, I stop eating basically.
Yeah.
It's hard though, bro. I last week when we were away, I fucking overate a couple of times, and you can overeat healthy food.
Yeah, like it's not like eat all you want, which I didn't quite understand. I just started making these black bean burritos, and I just kept on eating and eating it. And I was like, I just had 6 of them. I'm like, oh fuck, this doesn't seem right.
Bro, you could eat broccoli and chicken, right? You could eat like a huge amount of broccoli and like fucking 10 chicken thighs. And it would be way less calories than if you had 1 McDonald's cheeseburger.
No, you're telling me.
It's like, you just got to be smart about this shit.
Yeah.
That's all. And we don't cook McDonald's-style cheeseburgers in the house, We cook fucking good old-fashioned, I'm in control. I could put onions in the bread and the meat and shit if I want,
Yeah. So, do you have a style of cooking that you follow, like, growing up? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We ate a lot of rice and beans, like Spanish-style shit.
Like, you come from, like, was it a Puerto Rican background, right? Is that part of your...
Well, it's a black background,
Dominican, right?
With no, It's a black background.
Black background.
With a strong Puerto Rican influence, obviously,
Yeah.
from my mom. And she cooked a lot of rice, and she cooked a lot of. It was pretty good. It was pretty like in terms of variety.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. She cooked a lot of shit, but then there was nights where she fucking would make pizza out of English muffins.
That's still good, man. I used to do that shit, but
That shit was good, bro. That shit was good.
like I used to make the Philippine equivalent, which is like we have a bread called pandesal, which is a sweet bread. We cut that in half, and like I just put like Prego and like some freaking mozzarella cheese. It didn't quite taste like a pizza, but it was a treat enough for me, like much like biscuits.
Were you Prego at the time? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was Prego with something, all right. A big,
Somebody's Prego.
nice little poop.
I love that part of in Knocked Up where Katherine Heigl goes. She goes, "I'm pregnant," and his first reaction goes, "With emotion." I'm pregnant. Why? Why would anybody say that?
That is so funny. Like that's like definitely a Seth Rogen line to throw in there.
With emotion? Like, oh my god. He had some good. He was really good in that movie.
Yeah, he's a talented guy,
He was so great. Yeah, he is. He really. I love Seth Rogen. He was like, he's like, you don't smoke weed like in the morning. Like he just couldn't fathom that somebody doesn't smoke weed. That character was great.
Oh yeah.
That character was amazing. It's fun playing a character.
Yeah. Man, like if you were to play a character, who'd you play? Like if you have given that chance, like after watching all these fucking actors, like what do you think you're like, all right, I'm gonna have fun playing this guy.
Wow, man, that's a good one. There's so many.
I know. You're charismatic and you have a lot of like things you could pick from and mess with.
I'd like to do like 2 or 3 things. I'd like to be like in like a rom-com. Like I would do some shit like that. I would also do like a fucking
See you in the rom-com.
just a straight up like stupid comedy, like a buddy cop comedy though, like a
Yeah.
Bad Boys type movie.
I would love to see you in that. That'd be
I'd
so
love
great.
to do that. But I'd also love to do like some old timey shit, like fight like Troy, like a movie like Troy, like where I'm like fucking Achilles. I'd like to do that.
Just fight him, like like Eric Bana in that movie. He gets
Eric Bana was fucking awesome in that movie.
Yeah.
I hated Orlando Bloom in that movie.
no. He kind of was like, I didn't care about him. He's an annoying character in it.
He's just a little bitch. Like
Yeah.
It just bums me out that the most badass motherfucker in the movie gets taken out by that little ass bitch.
That makes me mad in movies when they do that. I want to
Why
see.
they let?
I want to see their upcomings. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, like Eric Bana had so much heart.
Yeah.
He came out there and fought Achilles, and I was like, damn, man, that dude got fucking heart, and he died.
Yeah.
And it was so sad because he's like, I just want to see my son grow tall,
Yeah.
and that didn't happen.
Achilles didn't give a fuck. He's like, I want vengeance.
Yo, Achilles,
Which I get.
He was a fucking savage in that movie.
Yeah. They should just gave up the son.
Should have gave up.
Yeah.
Hector. That's it. That's when
Yeah.
he came in.
Not Hector though.
No. Keep going.
Okay. Like what? Like yeah, just give up fucking Hector. Not Hector. The Orlando Bloom character. He's such a bitch.
Yeah, he was such a little bitch, man. It really bummed me out.
Like he's the one that did the wrong. He kill Achilles' son?
I don't remember exactly what happened
yeah.
in that story.
That's what I thought.
I don't remember exactly what happened. And I know like there was a woman involved. Right?
Yeah. It's loose. The movie is loosely based off of the Iliad from the Odyssey. Like a lot of it that happened didn't happen.
Ah, okay. So they like embellished a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to make it for Hollywood, you know?
Yeah. You gotta put that little bow on it. make it better.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, one of those annoying. You ever saw the movie Extraction, the one with Chris Helmsworth?
Yo, that was gonna be my next thing. I was gonna say, I would love to do an Extraction style movie.
Dude, I feel like you'll have a lot of fun. But the only thing, if I see you in that role, if I hear one thing about your knee, I will fucking leave the theater. Even though if it's written in the script, you go like, my knee. I know for sure it's real. I'm walking out that theater.
I would do it on purpose.
I know you will.
Apparently, I mean, I don't think he did all his own stunts for that.
No,
that shit was crazy.
He did a lot of it though, like a lot of the close, like that, those wide shots. But yet, jumping off, I don't think jumping off a fucking building to another one or like getting hit by a car was him.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. Yo, they shot that movie really well. It was so dope.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Like, I would watch it again.
Oh yeah, man, like
So fucked up.
John Wick and shit.
That's a movie that we haven't watched yet, and I still want to watch it.
Oh my God, Corey, what the fuck are you doing?
I know.
You know you're gonna love that movie. It's the right amount of. It's a good, really good movie that's really well shot. Action's great. It's a good bad movie. It's just really well done.
That's how I feel about Bad Boys.
Yeah.
About Bad Boys 1 and 2. Like, I feel like Bad Boys 1 was terrible, and I love Bad Boys. I love it. Like, this is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I loved Bad Boys 1. Rewatched it recently. It's not a good movie.
No.
But the acting is terrible. The acting is fucking atrocious, actually, in that movie. Bad Boys 2. The acting is a little better. A little better.
Yeah.
The movie is too fucking long.
Yeah. But
Bad Boys for Life was incredible.
I feel like everyone found their shtick. I feel like everyone sucks at first. Like I was watching a few movies of like some actors in the beginning. I'm like, oh God, this is your style. Like, and then eventually they just became more professional. I'm like, oh damn, you are really talented. May just take some experience, man.
Got those reps in. Wait, what
Yeah.
about you? What kind of roles would you like to play?
Yeah, I like to do like an Extraction type role. Like I want to do an action movie, but I want to be a fucking, you know me. I want to be a fucking space pirate. I want to be like the dude. I want to be fucking Han Solo. I'll never get a chance. I feel like being an Asian man, I can never be that unless I make it. If I'm able to make it, and someone gives me enough money to be like, hey, you could do this. I'll believe you to do this.
No, you see, the thing about it is now we're moving to a place where people of color are getting those roles.
Yeah, it's nice.
More and more. So it's fucking dope because that opens the doors up.
Yeah.
You know? So you can be a space cowboy. Some people
cowboy.
call me the space cowboy.
Some
Yeah,
call
you
me
could
the
be
gangster of love.
I can't lie, man. I fucking will always love that song.
Yeah, freaking Steve Miller Band. It's very catchy, man. I feel like I'm on the beach drinking a beer when I hear it.
Oh my God. It's one of
Or
those
smoking
songs
weed.
where like, yeah, it's got that vibe like, fuck, it's still so early in the day. Why am I so hammered?
Oh man, I miss that. I miss that feeling. Soon enough, man. Soon enough, we'll be doing that. We'll be outside with a few beers, probably hanging with Nick Carrillo, eating some tacos and margaritas.
National Margarita Day, one of my favorite days ever.
Dude, that one time we did that, I think that was one of those most chill days. Everyone talks about like, stories of like the best time of their life. This is like one of them, and not a lot happened. I was just chilling with my good dudes, and like one of my best buds. It was just
That was one of my favorite days that we've ever had.
Yeah,
That was such a good day. The weather was beautiful.
yeah. Like, don't you love days like where you don't expect it to be good, but it turns out to be magnificent? That's just like, I love it. It meets all expectations. Like if you don't have any.
That's how I feel about that time that we were at Asbury Park. I feel like that day was like randomly super nice.
I'm glad you guys came for the ride. I was like, I want to hang out with my buds.
That was a good time.
Yeah. We met
Drinking Pacificos on the beach.
Met surf chick. We like to call her surf chick or surfer
Chick.
Yeah, surfer.
They had a bathroom. You could go in there and you could use the bathroom.
Yeah, man.
I love the beach, man. I'm really big fan of being on the beach. I got sunburned actually recently.
Oh, really? Yeah, like were you running outside, like shirtless, or
no? So we had a couple of friends that picked us up and drove us to the beach a couple weeks ago, and Hannah got sunburned pretty bad, and my shoulders, like literally a couple days ago, just stopped peeling.
Yeah, man. Dead skin. It's got to come off.
It's fucking, yeah. It looked really gross. And it's been hot, so I've been wearing tank tops and shit. It's just like, oh, it's like when somebody has really chapped lips and they keep just talking to you.
Yeah, yeah. Oof.
But it's your shoulder. I had a chapped shoulder.
You ever just like, peeled it, like, and get a huge fucking pile of skin?
No, but my wife would, if she was standing next to me, she would pull it off.
What, the skin off you?
Yeah.
You never
try to like.
You never played with your like. I know that's a weird thing. Like, you ever seen those weird YouTube videos? Like, they always have things for like earwax, and one of them is like
pimple poppers,
and one of them is actually peeling skin. I'm like, oh, this is.
I can't get into it.
I don't get it.
It's gross to me. It's so gross.
Yeah. Like, there's so many videos. Dude, I've been getting really high and watching like someone like breaking down metal and melting it into bars. Jesus Christ, this is bad. We need to get out of here. We need to go outside. I need to go outside, man. This is getting...
Yeah.
If this is my weird obsessions, instead of watching something or reading something that is going to be useful, I don't know. It's like...
When was the last time you were in Manhattan?
A month ago. I'm trying to get my PS4 fixed. Like a lame... I fought COVID just to get my PlayStation fixed, which it didn't.
Are you going to get a PS5?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It looks awesome, dude. Like, it has a lot of good games and it's amazing graphics.
I keep seeing the ads for it and shit. And you know me, I'm not really much of a video game dude, but it looks really cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's any purpose for you to get, unless you want to use it for like Netflix or Hulu, the apps. You can still use the apps for that.
Yeah, and we already have Apple TV, but it's like...
Yeah.
There have been times where I've been sitting on the couch and been like, if I had like Mario Kart or some shit, I'd play a couple of cups right now.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you pick up a Switch then? It's fun.
Pick up a little Switch?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
You know, like, so the neighbors next door to me moved away. Not the neighbors, but like the people that live across from parallel to my my apartment.
Yeah.
And whenever I go in the kitchen, like they used to have like their window shade open, so I would just walk over there, like, just in my boxers and giving zero fucks because they decided to open their fucking shade
to look into your apartment.
Yeah, sometimes I catch them looking, and I just like I just look back at him with my fucking just boxer shorts, shirtless, pouring stuff in a cup of water, just making it awkward and weird.
With my ass hanging out.
A few times, yeah, I would bend over to open the refrigerator.
Yeah, I feel like if you're in your house, like, it's weird, right? Because we live on the first floor.
Yeah.
And you don't come out of the shower and shit. You're like by a window, getting dressed. It's like, I'm not trying. I don't want anybody to see me, but I'm also in my house and I'm trying to get dressed.
Yeah. Yeah, like, well, you don't really have much people like to kind of flash outside, right?
No, not really.
What are you doing?
Luckily enough. Sorry, I'm looking at my mustache.
It is a sweet stash.
I really leaned into it this time. Like, I've been trimming it a certain way.
I'm proud of you. Like, some people just give up on their hair, like me.
No, man, you're rocking a goatee, bro. I've been telling every dude I know, and I still will continue to do so. You should grow a mustache.
No,
but it's one of the.
You mean for everybody in general?
Yeah, it's one of the most gentlemanly things you can do.
Sure, it gets a bad rep. you know, like I think we got to take it back. It's a manly thing to have.
Think about all the cool people that you know that have mustaches, right?
Tom Selleck,
Steve Harvey,
Eddie Murphy,
Ron Burgundy, Burt Reynolds.
Well, Burt Reynolds, he rocked that out. Wilford Brimley.
Fucking Wilford is he cool?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Fucking Lieutenant Aldo Rain.
Like, you know, everyone's like, oh, they always acquaint it with, like, creepos. No, there's some fucking awesome dudes with mustaches.
Nah, this one dude told me that I looked like a fucking admiral. And I was like, no, I gotta rock this mustache.
Yeah, you should just wear, like, a military outfit with, like, all the fucking medals and shit.
Yeah, get a Purple Heart.
Yeah, and just yell at people like, you can't handle the truth!
You garbage person.
You garbage person!
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
The kids think you're a grown man.
Oh, did you get that? Did anyone ever call you Mister and you felt like I'm fucking old?
I can't think of a time when I've been called Mister, but I have been called Sir. Sir, I have been called Sir. Sir, right this way, sir. And in my mind, whenever someone calls me Sir, I'm like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I am a Sir. Like, I actually like being called Sir.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, yeah, like, that's a level of respect. Because, not everybody gets to be called Sir. There's some dudes that will never experience what it's like to be called Sir. Sir, right this way? Sir. And I'm like, you fucking damn right I'm going right this way.
Or, like, I wish I had the experience of being called Doctor. I feel like that title, like, if we're talking titles to have in front, like, that would be just kind of cool to be like, Doc? Yeah?
Yeah. But I just mean, like, general, like, Sir. Not like Sir Richard Branson.
Wait.
Not like Sir Ewan McGregor.
Oh, so, like, was Ewan McGregor knighted?
Yeah, I really think Ewan McGregor is a Sir.
He was knighted.
I think he was knighted.
I'll look into it. Like, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It makes sense. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Knight.
Jedi Knight. They crossed swords a couple times. Hold on, let me look up this shit about Ewan McGregor. You know what's funny? I have a computer in front of me and I'm still using my phone.
Yeah, like look at all that like media in front of you. I was gonna say, yeah, I like having that title of like. I've been called Sir a few times, but like I felt like, oh, I love it. I'm in that respect mode, but I feel like, oh, now I really have to move on from my like immature state of mind. Now, like I'm a Sir. I'm at that point of being respected. Now I have to act like I have to be respectable.
Yeah, hell yeah. By the way, Ewan McGregor and Jim Carrey were knighted at the same time.
Wait, what? Jim Carrey?
On February 2nd, Groundhog Day, 2010.
Wait, Jim Carrey was knighted?
Yes.
Yes. But he's not English. I think you have to be of whatever. It doesn't matter, right? You're knighted's knighted. You only service the Queen.
Yeah, I used to know. I don't know. I think you can just be knighted if Jim Carrey got knighted. You know what I mean?
Oh, then where do I put the papers in? I want to be knighted.
Yeah, that's like a bucket list thing for me, right? Like, I wish I would be Sir Corey Easley. Like, that would be dope as shit.
You do sound like a knight, though. Like
getting fucking knighthood.
Yeah, you should make the sequel to Black Knight with Martin Lawrence, but starring you.
How much do I want to be knighted? But yeah, you can also call somebody Sir in a condescending way. And you can be a dickhead about calling somebody Sir.
How what's the condescending way of saying Sir?
Like the way like Bill Burr does it. Like, oh, did I offend you, sir?
Oh, Bill Burr's amazing. I love him. He's one of those like few actors that like are like or comedians are like, well, he's speaking the truth, but also he's like, he's just being him and it makes sense.
Yeah. Did you see The King of Staten Island?
No, I want to see it.
Yeah, we watched it. We watched it a couple days ago.
Oh yeah. I'm starting to find Pete Davidson like less annoying to me now. I'm starting to respect Pete Davidson a lot.
Yeah, I think he's a guy that he's got a lot of personal issues, but he presents himself like he's consistently. He just keeps it real. He's like, yo, this is my story. This is me. Like, take it or leave it. Like me or not. This is who I am. Like, I respect that.
Yeah.
There's times where he does shit that I don't think is funny, and I think that's fine. There's times where we all do shit that we think is cool and other people don't fucking like it. But I respect the fact that he does his thing.
Yeah, I respect that. Also, I envy it that he got to make out with Kate Beckinsale. Damn!
Did he really?
Yeah, they were. I think they were hooking up for a little bit. The tabloids caught them, making out during a basketball game.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm like, nice, good for you.
Good for him, man.
He's younger than us, right? He's 26.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think he is. You're right.
It's like, damn, man. That's why I think about Sir. I'm like, I feel old now. If I'm told that, and I have to be there.
I don't know. I like being called Sir. I do.
Yeah, you could take it now.
I think maybe I get called Sir more with the mustache.
Yeah, you look young as fuck if you shave.
Yeah, I mean everything else is gone, but I'm rocking a Carl Winslow right now.
For you, I will shave this and keep the mustache for a month.
Hey, you're in the house. This is the time to do it. It's like all those girls that are dyeing their hair fucking crazy colors because they're not at work, you know?
Yeah. It's the time to experiment and give it a try.
Yeah, you might as well. Like when I clean shaved a few weeks ago with the razor, I was like, well, I'm not gonna beat. Nobody's gonna see me, so it doesn't matter.
Speaking of style, I've been looking into cooking some Chinese food now.
Oh yeah, you told me that. How's that going?
It's fucking horrible. Dude, I want to learn this shit. I feel like I want to be diverse and all these things. I always look at when you see any type of other food being cooked, it's like.
Sorry, you said you want to be diverse.
And it's actually easier than it looks.
With your style of cooking.
Diverse? Yeah. Just try all these different shits, I don't want to be like that basic man. I want to be like a provider one day if I ever have a family. I'd be like, all right, I'm knowledgeable in making the so and so and so. Have a wide variety of things to do.
Yeah. You want to be able to be a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
And a master of some.
Jack of all trades, master of some. A new TV show starring Corey Easley.
Yeah, bro. Master of some. Master of Sun. That's a dude who... That's a story of Geppetto, who created a son named Pinocchio. It's called Master of Sun.
Do you remember that Family Guy episode?
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't eat the cookie? It's like he's trying to get him to lie.
So his nose could grow and go up his ass. That's such a good, cheap bit.
Oh, those bits are so stupid, but I love them.
That was amazing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning back in. Tune back in every week, you son of a bitch. I'm Powers Booth. And we love you. We miss you. We like you. And think about what action star you'd like to be. Or what rom-com personality you are. Are you a main character or are you the friend? Giving very bad advice. Who knows?
Or are you an action star could do your own stunts? And... are you like a bitch and shoot the hero at the end of a movie?
Yeah, are you Orlando Bloom or are you Brad Pitt?
Yeah, be Brad Pitt, everybody. Be Brad Pitt.
All right, guys, thank you so much, and check us out next week on the True Serum Podcast. Share with your friends.
Yeah. Also, before we go, I just want to promote one thing. I just did a show recently called the Quarantine Horror Story. You could check it out on Instagram TV and Facebook. So if you guys want to take a gander, some role that I played in it.
It's very
Check
cool.
it out. It was written and directed by Ellen Chaney, the wonderful, talented actress that we used to work with for Shakespeare. So, yeah, guys, check her work out.
And check out the Mechanicals Theater Company, NYC, baby. Alexis Confer, shout out.
Also, Corey has a podcast. He has a podcast. Everybody.
He does. He talks for 20 minutes about whatever he wants.
That's what the show's called. It's wonderful. One of my good friends here, check it out, buddies. I know we were all it's our own projects, but hey, it's something.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, Nital, take us home.
Later.
Yeah, what
You know?
it's like nothing ever changed, right? You have this little fantasy getaway for a while, and like, well, damn.
Yeah, it's like when the school bully doesn't beat you up in the middle of the day, but when you get out of school, he's standing right outside.
I never had that experience.
No, me either, but I mean,
Like,
we've all seen it on TV.
Found it so fucking hilarious. We're like, meet me by the flagpole, like after school. Nobody wants to fight at the flagpole, nor does anybody want to get in trouble at the fucking school. Like, in our back of our minds. It's a cool idea to get into a fight and win and show off that, like, oh shit, yeah, I beat the shit of Patrick McNicky over there.
Yeah, that's the thing. But it's like, it's never cool. It's just one of those things where it's like, hold on, what the hell is this shit? Sorry. It's never cool to get into a fight. And first of all, why would you tell me to meet you somewhere? I'm just gonna go the other direction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah. I feel like we kind of had, like, different experiences when it came to, like, you know, getting to, like, fights. My fights were just wussy suburban town high school, you know, or middle school. It's like, let's go to the sand pits, which is like an area back in the woods. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go there.
Meet you at the sand pits.
Yeah, they called it the sand pits.
That was your fight club.
Yeah,
that was your fight club moment.
Yeah, and I wasn't like that strong or like the man I am now to do that sort of thing.
You grew into it, and I bet all those dudes now are just like out of shape and
yeah.
We can only hope they're out of shape and unhappy.
Yeah.